We are coming up on 1 year of owning our boat, and it's been a whirlwind. We've been through a lot together. But on the reel, we got our anchor rope set around our prop. So first anchor was not successful. I think we're gonna get to finally take the dinghy out today, so I am filling it up with air all by my lonesome. Basically, instead of it falling in the water, I grabbed it with my finger and it sliced it. The batteries died and they're not holding a charge, so we need new batteries. And we got a new alternator.
Not alternating anymore.
Back in February of 2021, we experienced our first freezing temperatures. Just enjoying the market and the sunshine because we can't get home. There's a blizzard in Houston and that never happens. How well Puerto Rico did for you.
Never fucking come back.
Exit row. Please refrain from plugging your devices into the outlet.
And this month we got our first hurricane. While it was only a Category 1, Hurricane Nicholas still left us needing some minor repairs.
Where a large tree crashed down on a trailer and an RV. This is what it looked like in Matagorda overnight. Nicholas made landfall only 20 miles northeast from here. The wind strong enough to blow over this gas station awning. It was a similar scene in Houston where those hurricane-force winds ripped through a gas station. But maybe the most telling video we've seen is this. This is in Oyster Creek. The wind sending heavy rain in every direction, and the high-rising water stranded at least 3 drivers. But a tow truck was able to get them out. Now, Governor Abbott says rescue teams and resources are in place for the Houston area.
It did a quite bit of damage to our bimini. It was old and it needs some work and some upgrading, but this was kind of like more than I thought would happen, so. It's okay, buddy, just don't drop Daddy's phone, okay?
Why are you walking through it?
So far it looks like everybody's boat's okay at least. No flying debris, no broken canvases.
Our boat's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
And I'm gonna see if our dinghy's still there.
Our dinghy is on the other dock, but it is still there. We saw it when we were driving in. We need a new dinghy. Wonder how my bow seat's doing.
It's doing fine. I can see it.
You can see it from here?
Yeah. It's doing fine. Oh, I got a different dog.
It held up. Miraculously, your cigarette ash bottle never went anywhere. Ridiculous. Come on, let's go this way. Look at how high the water is, though. Normally, I mean, I'd say we're probably here. We got something over there. We're so high, we're floating. All right, bud.
Help me.
I'm helping you.
It's slippery, okay?
Okay, pull him up. All of my lights made it through all the wind. Our little jack pack's probably more ripped than normal. Don't remember it being like that. A little bit of damage right here. That I'm gonna have to see if I can't sew. I can sew, so it's not a big deal, but all of this. A little bit of this. This is nice and ripped. Where would this have been wet from? Right here. This leaked all right up in here. This is wet. I gotta
It's
take
not,
this out.
that thing doesn't seal 100%.
Here, pull this out. Pull that rag out.
It rubs it up anyways.
How much is in there?
Quite a bit.
Because of the power being off?
No. Just, I don't know.
The boat fared well, except for some minor issues and some leaks. But she's still floating. And I think everybody's did good, huh? Water's really high though. So crazy. Okay, back to hunker down. School's out for 2 more days. I've got a $50 fix from Joann Fabrics that I'm going to try and attempt to hand sew because I do not have a Sailrite machine or a sewing machine. So wish me luck. Hurricane Nicholas came. It was Category 1. It didn't really affect us too much in our home. Didn't flood anywhere near like what Hurricane Harvey did. But I will say our boat did get a lot of rain and it did not stand up to the test quite as well as I thought it would. We had a couple of leaks, we had some rips in our bimini. It ripped into the fabric a little bit, and so today I'm gonna try to repair it and then repair the straps that normally pull back the bimini or hold it forward because it got ripped off because of the wind. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to make these straps for my bimini. No clue what I'm doing. It's holding. Nice and ugly. Stitched like a pro. So bad at this. Okay, now I'm gonna measure. It's gonna go from here to here. I guess I'm just gonna tie it here and then sew it on. You know what I mean? There's probably a better way to do this, but it's the way I'm gonna do it. They're the most skettified straps I've ever made in my life, but they hold the bimini back because this thing is sort of like a convertible. It can rotate back, but we don't want that happening. And both of them broke off during the storm, so see if we can make this work. I've got one last spot to fix, and it's this one. I cannot make this one work. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of...
That was a big fat no. There's a freaking spider and I can't continue my job. It needs to go. It needs to get on. Okay. This is round 2. And that's about as good as I could get it. Yeah. It's not very good at all, but it'll hold it together until I can figure something else out. Temporarily. Obviously this is temporary, people. I'm not equipped for that. I think actually the bimini might need to come off, or maybe I can see if somebody can come hand sew it. Either way, I'm not doing it. So, whew, there's too many spiders on the boat. But we're getting it all prepped for this weekend. We're gonna go out and anchor at Fish Island with TMCA and hope that the weather clears up because it's been pretty nasty past couple of days here.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday